Thank you. Thank you both for being here, and Mr. Haynes, thank you for your willingness to serve. I think most of my questions are going to go to Mr. Isaacman, but so I didn't want you to take that as a slight in any form or fashion. So I have been a strong supporter of the growing West Virginia, we talked about this, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio space economy for many years, and believe that this region, perhaps best known for its energy and infrastructure prowess, has a unique opportunity to emerge as a leader in space energy and infrastructure. So, Mr. Isaacman, as someone who's built successful businesses in Pennsylvania, what role do you see for states like Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio working regionally that can share the space and technology attributes that are not in Texas, Alabama, Florida, California? I'm glad Senator Cruz is not here, in shaping the future of America's space ambitions.
Senator, I really appreciate the question. Certainly, as a resident of Pennsylvania, I'd love nothing more than to see more of our students who graduate go in fields that are relevant to aerospace. But I've said many times, I mean, in order to deliver on NASA's world-changing mission, it's going to require contributions from the best and brightest around the nation. So all those states you mentioned before are certainly incredibly important. They have centers that are located in them that contribute greatly to NASA's mission. But we are going to need an incredibly growing workforce over the years that's going to come from across the nation.
I like the answer, the Keystone Space Collaborative, which is what I was talking about. I think also when you have centers of excellence around and participating in the manufacturing or the technology or innovation, it inspires the next generation. You can have cooperative agreements, internships, and other things to get that next generation. I would note, yesterday I was sent a letter that was sent to the chairman and ranking member where numerous former astronauts spoke in favor of your nomination. I think when you and I spoke before, I spoke about one in particular that I have great admiration for, and I saw her name on the list, Peggy Whitson. So that's good enough for me. She is a remarkable astronaut woman and an inspiration to generations, and she came to West Virginia with me, and our young girls were just awestruck by her. So congratulations on securing that letter. That, I think, that goes a long way. I want to talk about IV&V. That is located in the Katherine Johnson it's not in Parkersburg, in Bridgeport, Katherine Johnson IV&V facility. As you know, this does the independent verification and validation. There's always this sort of looming threat that all of this is going to get privatized. I would certainly argue for that facility being very cost-effective, efficient, and the capabilities are tremendous there. I would like to talk to you about this in greater depth when your nomination is positively affirmed by this Senate. By looking to not outsource what they do, but to maybe grow that presence. And so would you be willing to work with me on this?
Absolutely, Senator, and also very, very grateful that a astronaut Hall of Famer like Peggy signed the letter of support. It means so much, along with all the other 35 astronauts who signed it. I'm very interested in taking that visit, ma'am. Because I think in a world that we all envision someday in the future with lots of space stations and deep space missions, the reliance traditionally on mission control and hardware will diminish as we need to have more onboard decision-making and perhaps even the inclusion of AI onto some of our vehicles and even satellites, which will only increase the importance in terms of the integrity of the software. So I think it will obviously have a continuing role to support NASA, but perhaps many other agencies within the government as well.
Good. Yeah, we've been trying to expand that. I would just very quickly, and this is not a short answer kind of question, but as we see the pursuit of our space program and others around the world, the Chinese in particular, to try to get back to the moon, there's a lot of discussion on power generation on the moon. And I don't know what your thoughts are here. I don't know if lunar surface power programs, I know it's talked about nuclear, but also solar. I mean, what are your ideas here, and how far along are we on this?
Senator, so I love this topic, so I could far exceed our time here. So I want to offer up, I would welcome any opportunity to discuss further, but I'm very big in nuclear and space. I mean, there are numerous applications for it. There's propulsion applications with nuclear electric, nuclear thermal propulsion. There's surface power requirements. We're going to need surface power, for applications that don't have direct sun exposure. We're going to need surface power to likely manufacture propellant for missions to and from Mars, and certainly deeper space exploration missions where there's less solar effectiveness. So it's an area that I think is squarely within NASA's mission to be working on the near impossible, to do what no one else can do, and attract the talent that will want to work on exciting mini Manhattan Project-like programs.
Thank you. Thank you both, and thank you both for your willingness to serve.